everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I will actually be comparing the old LPS to a new LPS. So let's get started. So I will be comparing only Generation 2 LPS to the Generation 6 LPS. At least I'll try to. I might mix them up with Generation 5. But first we'll be doing this Generation 2 Alligator, which is this one, and this Generation 6 Alligator. So the most noticeable thing is that they're definitely a different size. Like this one right here is a lot smaller than the other one, and that's how a lot of the newer LPS are. They're just a lot smaller, and they are sitting in different positions, like how this one's kind of walking there, and this one how it kind of has its feet like all spread out. And so they definitely do kind of look different, like the shape of them. Hopefully that is an alligator. It might just be a baby lizard. So the next ones I will be comparing is this Generation 2 monkey to this Generation 6 monkey. And they do both have green eyes, even though this one's kind of like a greenish blue. And they are actually sitting in very similar positions. And I think the most noticeable thing is that although you can't see it on camera, they definitely feel a lot different. Like this one is definitely made out of a different material than the older ones. Like the Generation 6 LPS are made with kind of this softer plastic, I think. And so I definitely prefer this hard plastic. It makes it a lot easier to clean them too. And the next ones we have is this Generation 6 polar bear and this Generation 2 polar bear. And these ones actually look a lot different than the other ones. Like the other ones were kind of similar, but these ones have a lot more differences than the other ones. So they're definitely in different positions, and this is how most of the Generation 2 polar bears are. It's just how they're sitting, and I don't have very many of the newer polar bears, so I don't really know what they look like, but that's how this one looks like that I have, how it's standing up, and it definitely has this more bluish color, and the other ones don't really have bluish colors. They're definitely more different colors. I like how there are some purple polar bears and just a lot of different colored ones. These ones are both very easy to move around, and they're just very easy to work with in videos. So now we have this Generation 2 deer and this Generation 6 deer. And I like how these ones, a lot of the older ones, have shapes in their eyes, and a lot of the newer ones do not have shapes in their eyes. I actually don't think I have any of them that have shapes in their eyes, like any of the newer ones that do. But I do like how both of these you're able to put necklaces on them. How they have these longer necks that you can easily put necklaces on them and just dress them up. And that is definitely something that I want the LPS to have, just to be able to dress them up for videos. So now we have this Generation 6 turtle and a Generation 2 turtle. And I do like that this one you're able to move around a lot more, and this one it's kind of hard to just move around. And this one's just a lot easier to work with for videos, and it does have one of those longer necks so that you can dress it up and put necklaces on it. And I do like this one, how it has this design on its shell here. And I don't like how all of the newer turtles don't have those designs on their shells like that. I thought that just the designs on their shells make them a lot more fun and cool looking. So of course I will be comparing one of the big 5 LPS, and so a Great Dane is the only newer version that I have, unfortunately. If I did have some Generation 6 cats or other dogs, I would be comparing those two. But this one actually is pretty similar to the older Great Dane. The other thing I don't like about it is that it has kind of these small weird shaped ears. How they're a lot different than this one, how it has these bigger ears, and I just like how this one looks. And this one again is smaller than this one. And then one thing that I don't like about the newer LPS either is that they don't make any of the dragons or fairies anymore. I really liked the LPS fairies. So I hope you liked that short little video. I didn't compare very many of them since, like I said, I don't have very many of the newer LPS. And so my thoughts are that some of the newer LPS can be a lot easier to use in the videos, such as that turtle, how it's just a lot taller and it made it easier to dress it up and stuff. And even though I don't like how they're not as fun as the old ones because they would have like little designs on the turtle shells or in their eyes, and now these ones just have like circle eyes, and a lot of them are more realistic looking. And I kind of liked that the other ones were like a lot of different colors and they weren't as realistic looking. So that's all for this video, and I'll see you next time. Also, read the description. Okay, now that's all. Bye.